BP drilling disaster stretches past 100 days. The oil continues to wash into coastal areas along the Gulf of Mexico. Despite the successful capping of the well, the environmental effects are still being felt, even as the marine impacts are just beginning to be studied and far from being understood. A growing body of scientists and others are concerned that state proposals to protect Louisiana's marshes may do more harm than good.
The state has been pushing forward is putting these dredged sand barriers out in front of our barrier islands as a way to stop the oil. One of the troubling things that we've seen about this is that they've been moving forward this at a very rapid pace without a whole lot of scientific input. And the coast is a very dynamic system, and if we don't have scientists weighing in to see what the best way to do this, we could actually be doing more harm than good.
When holes are dug in the delta to dredge up the existing sand, to build berms, to block oil from getting into the marshes, it's very unlikely that these structures will last through the hurricane season. And even if they do, they can change the current patterns and actually increase the erosion of the existing barrier shorelines and barrier islands.
Sometimes things that you think would make sense don't necessarily make sense when you're looking at it with the entire ecosystem, with ideas of geology and hydrology, ecology, all working together. Sometimes you need to be talking to lots of different scientists to make sure you have the best plan to move forward.
I think it's a really poorly conceived idea, but it's become extremely popular among coastal residents who are desperate to see something happen.
A history of politically motivated poor decisions has left a destructive footprint in the wetlands of the Gulf.
Things that we've done to our coast that if we took a look at long-term scientifically that we might have done differently is one, leveling off the Mississippi River and reducing the flow into our wetlands, and another one is slicing up our wetlands to dig oil and gas canals without paying attention to the long-term consequences that those pipeline canals would have on our environment.
Will the response to the BP drilling disaster continue that trend, or will the goal of a sustainable coast finally be achieved? With over 10 Exxon Valdez's worth of oil still poisoning the Gulf, cleanup efforts are still necessary, even though many have been shut out of the cleanup work.
We got over 1,000 Vietnamese vessel owners here, but I believe about 20–30% of people has been activated and work for BP.
Fishing communities unable to take advantage of the Vessels of Opportunity program have missed a critical opportunity to make up for the fact that the peak of the commercial fishing season was shut down due to BP's crude oil.
This community here is tremendously impacted by the oil spill. You know, everyone here has been hurting a lot, and all they want an opportunity is to work for BP to earn a living, to make an income. They realize that not everyone can be working at the same time, but I'm hoping that BP can implement that rotational basis, you know, having people working for a couple of weeks out there and rotate the people who haven't been working out there. We ask, sometimes they just give a vague answer. They say, well, you know, we'll activate, you know, people as they come in, but it hasn't been the case at all. So we just want BP and to step up and do it right and make sure that everyone has an equal chance of working under the Vessel Opportunity Program.
As the Gulf Restoration Network monitors and responds to this crisis, they continue to need your help. Visit bpdrillingdisaster.org to take action, stay informed, and donate to their efforts.